put in tons of work to take care of me, and I was in daycare since I was like 2 because she was working so hard and such long hours that she couldn't spend time with me. She had to pay for the house, pay for my education, pay for my food when I got sick, everything, So she was always working. I remember one night she was just so overwhelmed with everything. I remember her sitting at the kitchen table and crying, saying, "I'm doing the best that I can." She felt like she had failed me, but I remember looking at her and thinking, about what an amazing and wonderful gift she is. And that was something I took for granted for a very long time, but made me all teary-eyed. But anyways, this poem, it's just about, there are times in our lives when we just come to the end of our rope, we realize we really are giving it everything, and it's still, everything is still a mess. Everything is still falling apart, and there's nothing we can do about it. But God, being beautiful and amazing that He is, His strength is made perfect in our weakness. And so, this poem's called "I'm Doing the Best That I Can." I'm doing the best that I can, but all that I have are the feeble hands from a cowardly man, and everything that I love turns to dust when I try to pick it up. I just want to look close enough to be able to say I gave it my all before I am forced to watch it fall and blend with the earth, never to rebirth. You see, I'm doing the best that I can, but I am so imperfect and I am paying for it. My temple lies in ruins, the gods are nowhere to be found, and all that I want to do is tear it further down. All my hands are good for is ruin, because I'm a devastator, not a man, but I am doing the best that I can. Tremble in fear if it's me God sends you, because I will make just as much of a mess with what I'm blessed with as I did with what was vested in me. There is this fire that is shut up in my bones, and I can't seem to keep it under control, and it's burning us all to the ground so thoroughly that not even ash can be found. Please speak to me, God. Whisper to my spirit that love only you can show, because if you don't, then I'll never hear it, and if you don't, then they'll never know, because my heart is feeling heavy, and it's making my blood move slow, and my head is hanging low, and all my fears, doubts, insecurities, and failures are starting to show. Lord, all I've touched lays in ruins behind me. And the part that scares me is it was you who guided me. You who went before me. Now you're the only one who doesn't hate me. And I'm doing the best that I can, but I am falling apart in your hands. I can't keep this up because I am doing the best that I can, but I am just a feeble and broken man. And it scares me because I thought I was walking your way, but now I can't see it all, and I'm stumbling about in the dark like a broken heart that thinks it was born this way. I got no hope of finding another way. God, I've got no hope at all. But praise God. I praise you in this, God, for when I am weak, He is strong. And though it looks bad, nothing ever really goes wrong. It's like they say that night is always darkest just before the dawn. And I think this revelation is beginning to dawn on me. As light of new perspective shines down on me, I'm uncontrollably drawn to take that next step. To turn that next rock over, to crush down the 3-leaf clovers and believe that God is Lord over all. Not just the good, but the okay and the bad, the worst and the cursed, from the first to the last. You see, I lean not on my own understanding. I know that I can trust you. I know you will keep me walking when I just don't want to. I know you see the parts I can't of the hearts of your children, the ones you've loved from the start, though they're wholly broken and only live in part the way you set to make them whole. Though they are responsible for the holes in your hands, you gave them your all to break down their kingdoms of pain and raise up mountains of righteous gain. And this news has got me singing in the rain about how you're coming back again. I feel like this floundering child who's trying to make it all right, but all the while you're looking down from that cross with a smile saying, calm down. I've got this. And at last, when I take a step back and look at the bigger picture, I realize all my ruins have fallen into a masterpiece. We are not abandoned to this mess. We are not left loveless, and though the darkness assails and seems to prevail, we're not hopeless. We're made new. We're spotless. And so there's no place that I would rather be, even in the midst of death, than here in your love. You see, I'm doing the very best that I can, but it's not enough. So I'm giving it up to more capable hands. So I'm giving it up to love. Because love that came down and set me free. And it was love that rescued me. And it's love that gave me purpose and convinced me that my next breath was worth it. Yes, on my own I am feeble, weak, cowardly, and imperfect. But I'm not alone. I'm backed by all the powers that be. But be designed with glory in mind, to leave lies far behind, to untwist the twisted and bless the broken, to shatter the dark and let the hope in. Yes, sir, I'm giving it all up for the man who needs no introduction. But I'm going to give him one anyways. So he's the king who walked this earth with no golden crown, but at whose feet they are cast down. I'm giving up my life, ruins and all, to Jesus Christ, who took my fall and made it all worth it. He made it all perfect.